Hello everyone, Philip here again, once more here with Dania. Today we're doing NoGi, right? Yes, we can use the Berimbolo in the NoGi. It's a little bit different, but we're going to use actually a situation that we already work with. Nice to see everyone, moving the head sideways. Up and down. Circling the head, people. And circling the arm. The other arm. Hips. Okay, everyone dropping the floor and bridging, sometimes inside. And hipscape everyone, sometimes inside. Rolling back and forth, over the shoulder, 5 times inside everyone. Rolling sideways, people. To the right. And back to the left. I'm going to roll over my shoulder starting from the knee. Drop one shoulder down. I'm going to elevate my head inside, and I'm going to go from one shoulder to the other shoulder, controlling my hip, ending on the knee. As I go back, same thing, shoulder down, hip up, head inside. I'm just going to walk back to the other shoulder. You guys are already feeling comfortable with this. We're going to go in one motion from one shoulder to the other shoulder. Back and forth. 5 times each side of one. And last but not least, we're going to do the whole motion that we've been doing before, in which I'm going to drop my hip all the way down. As I bring it up again, I'm going to switch shoulders and drop my hip down again. Just go from one side to the other side. Pay attention how to use the feet. 5 times each side of one, back and forth. And we're going to start with some partner drills. Let's go, people. Okay, everyone, just revisiting a position that we saw around 2 weeks ago. I'm going to start with the De La Riva. I'm going to use my foot either on her leg or on the floor to go over my shoulder, push my leg through until I can hook her leg. As I go back, I'm going to bring the other leg across as well. And I'm going to be here controlling her both legs so I can have my feet touching each other, okay? So then I cannot simply move. From here, people, we're doing NoGi, so no grips involved. So what I'm going to do is sit up, keeping the hooks, okay? And I'm gonna bring my arm around her leg. From here, I'm gonna make like a rear naked choke on her leg. I'm gonna bring her down, and I'm gonna push her over the hip, bringing myself up. From here, I'm gonna stand up just to give Dani the chance of doing the same. She's gonna push her leg all the way across, the other leg as well. As she's here, you can realize, people, she's hooking the other leg, cannot move. She's gonna bring herself up, doing like a rear naked choke on my leg. As she drops on the shoulder, she's gonna push me over my hip, bringing herself up, and we're just gonna be switching positions with each other like this, okay? So people, pay attention, doing both sides, okay? So we can practice them. From here, I have both legs controlled. I'm gonna bring myself up, rear naked choke on her leg. I bring her down, I push her over her butt, bring myself up. And we're just gonna be switching positions with each other like this. Okay, we already work with this, people. So just go back to the past classes that we saw. Let's do that 4 minutes. Just switching, just to get a flow of the position. No need to be fast. Okay, both sides, so we can understand this better, and we can adapt this situation to today's position. Let's go, everyone. Okay everyone, so I'm gonna show a way that we can do the berimbolo no gi. Of course it applies with the gi as well, but if you guys have the gi, I'm gonna suggest you to use the grips because it's a safer choice. But here people, if I want to do the berimbolo, I have to be really connected with my opponent. So we're just going to be using the sweep that we just saw in the partner drills. Or if you guys need more details, go back to the past classes, you're gonna find there. So what I need to do from here is just control both legs. So I'm going to elevate my hip, bring my leg across, bring my both feet here across the other leg so I can have her both legs controlled. Okay, I need to bring Danya down, so I'm gonna bring myself up, connect myself to the hip, and just as we saw people, I'm gonna drop myself and bring her down over her hip. So from here everyone, what I need to do is keep the control, and what I want to do is to bring my arm across so I can control her hip. I'm gonna be cupping my hand here on the other side of the hip, and here we're just going to do the same thing that we did before. Previously with the gi, I was grabbing the belt or grabbing the collar. I have none of those now, so I'm gonna control her hip. Okay, and from here I'm just going to do the same motion. I'm gonna roll over my shoulder without letting go of the hooks that I have on the leg. Okay, so as I rotate from here everyone, I'm gonna start using this leg that I have behind the knee to push. I'm gonna control the hip, pushing her hip to the side, and I'm already here on the back. Can get the seat belt, and I'm gonna have a good position. Okay? So it's pretty similar everyone. The difference is that I'm gonna be here, okay? I'm going to bring my opponent down. As soon as my opponent down, the hooks stay, I control the hip, and I'm gonna move to the side and take the back. One more time. So we start from the sweep that we've seen before. I'm here with Danya, control the leg. I'm gonna bring her to me and make her sit. From here everyone, I control the hip, and I'm gonna start moving over my shoulder. From here, I start using the hook that I have behind the leg, and the other hand that I have free people, I'm here grabbing her thigh, okay? Pulling her hip down, already going to the back, seat belt, and I can start playing from here, okay? Of course, people, if we're talking about no gi, where you have less control, you need to be more connected to your opponent, okay? So using these cups, very important for us. Keeping the control of the hip, also very important. Just a variation. Of course, guys, if this doesn't work, you just come up and you get the sweep either way. We've seen this before. But you already have a good control. You can simply switch to the berimbolo. If you guys are already feeling okay with this, it's also a good option. Okay? Let's train people. Okay, so since none of us are wearing the jacket, people, we're just gonna keep playing De La Riva and the NoGi, alright? Which is a little bit easier for Danya because I cannot get grips. Alright, she already gave me the control. Whoop! Brought her down. Okay, got the sweep everyone, back from the beginning. Pip on the bottom, as usual, trying to get a sweep, trying to get a submission, trying to get the back. Okay, Pip on top trying to pass. Just working with each other like this. Okay, it's important to train NoGi as well so you can get a different perspective. And 3 minutes, one of you on the bottom, the other one on top. And then you guys just add as many rolls as you want. Okay? Hope everyone's doing okay. See you guys soon. Bye bye.